What a terrible loss to the Stars. I mean, what are you wearing? Nothing out of the ordinary? What are you doing? Get out of that! Ugh, fine. Can't believe I'm doing this for you. Better? Huh, what is that? Change it right now. Man, pushy. I guess I'll do this too. Is this what you wanted? Man, what is wrong with you? Wearing other teams' jerseys? That's a disgrace. You know, as a jersey collector, I like to collect lots of jerseys that I like, you know? Wait a second, that one's pretty good. Let me just take that one. Alright, okay, then, thank you. Yeah, this one's really good. I think I'll keep this one, thank you. Hey, that was my jersey, scumbag! Well, it's mine now. Hello, guys, welcome back. Dang it, wrong jersey. Good jersey, though. Gotta admit that. Much better. Hello, guys, welcome back to DSFR, game 22 versus the Colorado Avalanche. Boy, this team's killing me, isn't it? Stars lose 3-0 against the Colorado Avalanche. The Stars now sit at 11-10-1, while the Avalanche jump to 11-8-1. They're tied with like 4 teams in the Central. I think it's the Wild, the Blackhawks. The Stars and the Avalanche all tied for 23 points in the Central. It's a pretty big race there. Not a lot of teams are bad. And it just sets up a middle ground where there's lots of teams there. This will be a little bit of a shorter video just because it is Thanksgiving and I want to actually spend some time with my family. That would be pretty nice. But I'm just going to be a little bit shorter. Not going to be 10 minutes, that's for sure. But it's just going to be a little bit shorter. It's a breakaway early in the game, but then the Avalanche catch up to him, and that just means Bernier's got it. I want to talk about Jonathan Bernier this past game, and oh my gosh, when did he become like a god? When did he become like just the best goaltender in the world? Because apparently, whenever the Avalanche play the Stars, there's always that one person on their team that decides that they want to have the game of their career. Bernier probably didn't have the game of his career, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close to that. Bernier was amazing. And it was just, it's just words cannot explain how good he was. He couldn't really have been, he wasn't really, why, I don't know why the Stars do this to me. I don't know. I just can't, like, why did it, the penis is Stars fan, man. I know that we're tied for a wildcard spot, but still, that was a huge loss to the Avalanche that we shouldn't. It's like, the Stars are probably the most inconsistent team in the NHL, and I probably I'm not understanding on that. People say the Flyers are, but they're just consistently meh. The Stars have a fantastic game where they look like they're dominating, and they're playing great. The next game, they'll come out and play like absolute poop. I would say the other word, but I'm not allowed to, especially with YouTube. But they just played terribly. When the next game, when they were playing great, they just lose all their momentum playing in their great play. The next game, and they just suck. The play away from home has been absolutely terrible, and something needs to change. Another game where they just cannot score on the road. Another game where they cannot defend on the road. Another game where they lose on the road, and I think their record is like 2-8 on the road. It's something stupid. This needs to change. I'm too tired of losing this many games on the road. It's going to kill your season. You can't win all your games at home and expect to be, and lose all your games on the road and expect to be in the playoffs. It just won't happen. You need to win games on the road, and the Stars just aren't doing that, and that's going to be their downfall if they keep doing that. Some great chances by the Stars that they should have capitalized on. Bernier was really good in this game, but that's not an excuse. 0 goals put up by the Stars. It was just a bore fest for the Stars. Like, as just a pure Stars fan, it would have been a bore for that guy, and it probably would have been a bore for me. I mean, it was not that exciting of a game, and the Avalanche just kind of turned on a couple of chances. That's all it comes down to. I'd say at least 2 of those goals weren't Bishop's fault, but that first one that turned the game around when it was 0-0, and then I think it was it was somebody who shot at 5-hole, and then Bishop's pad just kind of squeaks through there, and you just can't allow goals like that. Even though Bishop had a good game, you can't allow goals like that, especially when your team is tied and you weren't getting many chances at all. You don't want to even make that despair further. Now the other goal that we'll get into, oh my misery. Nail Yakupov. Yeah, him. He just, with 1.7 seconds left in the face-off from the intermission, until intermission, the Stars decide that they're not going to block a shot. Nail Yakupov gets it from the defender, I think it was Barry, just cranks it, really good shot, and it goes in with like 1 or 2 points. It's like 0.1 or 0.2 seconds left. Are you kidding me? That is just devastating for a team. You could have been down 1-0, wouldn't have been that bad, but to go into intermission down 2-0, and that's just gigantic. The Stars just couldn't catch a break today in this game, and it was just abysmal to watch. And Avalanche fans, you got lucky. Like, all I'm gonna say is you got lucky. That shot was good, but there's literally a blink of an eye, and it would have been over. And Yakupov scored before that. And I just think that goal was lucky. The first goal was lucky. You should be lucky that you got this win. You should also be lucky and be thankful that Bernier decided to be a Vezina candidate for one game. One game only, because the next game is going to stink. Because goaltenders just like to be gods against the Stars, and that's just what it looks like it's going to be for the season. The third one, the Avalanche are behind the nets. I think as Barry passes it up to Landeskog, who just snipes it. He just does a good job, and he's right in front, and there's no defenseman there, and there's no defenseman on the two guys that are the most lethal on that kind of play, the guy behind the net, and the guy in front of the net. Are you kidding me? The defensemen were literally stuck in place, and that was a garbage goal that the defense shouldn't have allowed in a million years. This is an NHL defense, I think, and I think they would stop that. No, they wouldn't. This is the Dallas Stars we're talking about. On the Dallas Stars, how dare I ask for defense? Or offense, apparently. We can't even get offense. The one thing that has been good has been the goaltending for the past couple of weeks, and even that has been let down by the defense. Ben Bishop has been fantastic, but the defense is just blowing up in the wrong times for him, and he is allowing way more goals than he should, because that defense is just horrid. If he had a defense around him, he would not, I wouldn't say he would be a Vezina candidate, but he would be a top 10 goal, same percentage, goals against average. If he had a defense behind him, he would be playing great. He already is playing great, but the defense is allowing just too many great chances, and the other teams are capitalizing on it. What do you know? They're NHL shooters. They capitalize on chances. I really don't want to talk about this game anymore, so I'll just end it here. If you guys liked this video, make sure you like. If you guys really enjoy it, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.